Hello. Hello, everyone. I am so sorry about that. I'm going to wait for you to all join me again. And we can start from scratch because I'd only put my unisex healthy glow on. And I'd reminded you all to wash your hands. So I hope a few of you can join me again. I'm really sorry to mess you all about. I will explain. So basically what happened was the internet went really funny, so I couldn't explain to you all. Hello. But in the middle of my live, I got a call from Dad's nursing home saying that Dad was very upset and very distressed, and would we please call him on Skype straight away because he was very restless, trying to push himself out of his chair, very upset. And so I've just spent like the last hour and a half with my sister singing to my dad, and he's fine. We left him with a smile on his face saying Ali, 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 but he was quite distressed when I first called. So I'm really sorry, but obviously my dad has to come first, and that's the first time we've had a call like that. Normally it's been really difficult to get through and make a call to him. So I'm really, really sorry. But I know that's probably going to have got rid of a few Australian people, but I think they were going to bed anyway. So yes, he's fine. So at least they won't be wanting to get ready with me anyway because they're going to bed. Yeah, so thank you all for your understanding, and I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to the internet. So as soon as I got the call and I came back on, the internet kept saying disconnecting, 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 and it shouldn't do that because I've got really high speed internet here now. Thank you. He's fine. I hope you're okay as well, Stacey. I was a bit worried about you because I saw a message earlier. Hope you're. What is going on? No, sorry, guys. That was Dad's home again calling me. I do one live a week, and suddenly they always call me. I'm here. I'm here. I'm back. I can't not pick up when my dad's home rings. Can you all see me now? I'm so sorry. Are you all there? Just say hi, Ali, if you can hear me. I'm back. It's all right, it's fine, he's fine. They're just ringing me to say that Dad received a letter to say he's in the high-risk category, which I kind of knew anyway. I don't know why they were ringing me back to say that. I know that's not anything to laugh about, but I don't know why they rang me back to say that. Anyway, they did. So I do one live a week, and you guarantee the rest of the week I'll be sat here and the phone doesn't ring. Anyway, I'm back. Right, so first on in, let's start with the recipe. So have you all, ladies, got your tinted moisturiser or your foundation mixed with moisturiser? Because I'm going to put a bit more on, and I've made sure that I've washed my hands. Okay? Oh, that's good. Well, I hope it's looking up now, Stacey. I have just lost a filling as well. So my day is, and sitting watching my dad distressed and not being able to get to him was not easy. But it was good to see by the end of the call that he had a smile on his face, and trying to kind of make sure that he understands that we can't visit him even if we wanted to, which of course we do, is very hard. I hope you're feeling better now, Stacey. So, have you all got your cup of tea? Because you know tea and coffee solves a multitude of problems. And it always makes me feel better. So I've got my cup of Earl Grey and my makeup around me. So there's always something to be thankful for. Yeah, sending you lots of love there. So have you all got your tinted moisturiser on and your... So what's going to happen is we get ready together. That's if you haven't already given up on me and already got ready. We get ready together, and then later on you can just send me your pictures by tagging Ali Pallies on Instagram. And I have a tag which is Ali Pallies at all my pictures. So you should be able to just send your photos. If you don't fancy sending me a picture of you made up, if you're a little bit shy, then you can send a picture of the products you used. Oh, thank you for staying up for me, Julie. Thank you. Oh, I'm really sorry. Yeah, as I said, should have been 1 o'clock, but my dad had to come first when I got that call. So, right. So the next thing that was on our ingredient list was concealer. Have you all got your concealer, ladies? So you need a brightening concealer for under your eyes. And if you're concealing any bits of your face other than under your eyes, you want one that's the same shade as your face. Oh, thank you. And I've just opened a fresh Magic Away concealer in shade 6. So I've got to do that twist, 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 twist for about 6 hours until it actually comes up. Oh no, I can see it's already appearing, I think. I'll just give that a press down. No, not quite yet. We're getting there. We're getting there. There we go. It's just coming through now. So I'm going to put a bit of Magic Away under my eyes in shade 6 and dot that underneath. So I hope you've all got your concealers at the ready, ladies. And then I'm just going to dot it with my fingers. Now, as I said earlier, please make sure, I know that you all wash your hands, but at the moment, touching your face, you've lost me. Has anyone else lost me? Say hello if you can hear me. Doesn't say. I'm just going to keep going because it's not saying here that I've lost connection. Please make sure, ladies. Okay. Please make sure that you're extra careful to wash your hands before putting your makeup on at the moment, because we know, what we do know about this virus that is going around is that one of the ways that it's contracted, it's very contagious, and one way of contracting it is by touching your face. So just make sure that your hands are really clean before you put your makeup on if you're going to be touching your face. I know I'm probably stating the obvious, but just want to make sure that you all stay safe. Okay, that's good. No more hiccups now, hopefully. So I'm just putting a little bit of that brightening concealer in the middle of the face. Now, the reason that I do that is when you put brightening concealer under your eyes, it can make you, if it's a little bit too bright, it can make you look startled. So the idea is if you put some down the centre of your face and a little triangle there and a little triangle there, it looks like it's just part of your natural contour, right? Rather than you just got these two bright panda eyes and the rest of your face is the same colour. So he's singing my song. He loves it. But coronavirus, you're damned, 'cause I'm washing my hands in soap and hot water, so you don't stand a chance. Keep the virus at bay, stand 2 meters away. If you cough, don't be foolish. Stay indoors, stay away. But don't sing it that fast, because that's not 20 seconds. Right, and then if you've got any other blemishes on your face or bits of pigmentation like me, and this will not come off, then you use a concealer that is the same tone as the rest of your face to just go round. And what it is, I think, with this is as it builds up and it goes and it sits in the lid, it makes it difficult to take it off. So if you want to just get rid of any other bits on your face that are not under your eyes, then you need to use I think actually this is a bit dark for me at the moment. This is shade 8 and I probably need shade 7.5. So that's concealer done. And then we're going to finish off with our powder. Have you all got your powders? Now I know that Rebecca has got this. Little tip, if you want to, you can use a brightening powder under your eyes and then another powder for the rest of your face. I use shade 1 under my eyes and shade 2 of Airbrush on the rest of my face, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to use one shade because it really doesn't make that much of a difference. So I wouldn't worry too much. And I'm trying to make this as generic as possible and find my powder brush, which has gone missing. It's going to be one of those days, ladies. I'll just use my blusher brush because I'm not going to give up. Okay, so this is shade, no, that's shade 1. This is shade 2 of Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. And I'm just going to lightly brush a little bit down the centre of my nose, on my eyes, just to set under my eyes. Underneath, I'm going to avoid the cheeks because my cheeks can get quite dry, so I don't want to take away the glow. And I just like to do it on my eyelids because otherwise Magic Away actually starts to crease because of my hooded lids. Right, are you all done with your powder? I'm going to have a sip of tea. Let me know if you're all done with your powder, those of you that are following me. Is anyone actually following me? Is anyone actually doing it with me? It's all right if you're not. I won't take away brownie points or anything. You've all gone very quiet. Let's see. Let me say hello to you all. Hi, what's going on? So hello, Stacey. Hello, Susan's Vintage Life Beauty and More. Hello, Helena. And hello, Not Fit for Print Beauty. He said he loves you, Ali Pally. Oh, Stacey, that's so sweet. Hello, Charlie. I'll have to make up a song about Charlie. Right, next on in, you're watching me in bed, but I will watch later tomorrow or tomorrow. That's all right. Don't worry, Stacey, if you've got to go. Now, as I said, I should have been on a lot earlier, so I understand if people have got to go. So the next thing, oh, you're not putting your makeup on. Sorry, you're answering my question, aren't you? What am I like? Okay, so Charlotte Darling. Has anyone got the Charlotte Darling palette? Now, if you haven't got Charlotte Darling palette, don't worry too much. Just whatever kind of brownie warm palette that you have, and you can translate it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to mix these first 2 shades. So this kind of prime shade and this shade here, I'm going to mix them together and I'm going to put that over my mobile lid. I haven't got to go. I can still watch. Yeah, it's all right. I realised you were answering my question about, are you applying your makeup? Sorry, Stacey. I'm just still trying to catch up. I've been singing for the last hour and a half and also eating yogurt on the phone to try and encourage my dad to swallow. So, yeah, I'm still kind of catching up in my head. So if you take this shade and this shade, if you've got Charlotte Darling, and just mix them with a blending brush, and we're going to put that over the mobile lid. I just love these 2 shades mixed together. peachy gold. So I'm not going to make this really intricate. Of course, you can change up or do it whatever way you want. You can either follow me or do your own look. And then I'm just going to use this one as a bit of a transition shade. So the third shade along, I'm just going to take that with the blending brush and I'm just going to take that up into the socket and into the outer corner and blend. The good thing about this palette is you really don't have to blend that much because they just go together so well, these colours. So again, take this one, the third shade along and into the socket, just to act as a transition shade. Now, if you haven't got Charlotte Darling, just take a matte, sort of medium light to light brown shade to use as your transition shade. Oh, he asked if he could visit me one day. Oh, that would be lovely. I'd love to see Charlie, bless him. Mwah. Love you, Charlie. Okay, so now we're going to just build up the sockets. So if you're fair, then I would just use this one. If you're darker, you can either use a combination or just use this one. I'm going to just use this one at the end. No, actually, I'm not. I'm going to mix these two. But if you're fair, just use this one. Otherwise, that might be a little bit too dark. Okay? So these two here at the end, just mix those together. A couple of taps of each on your hand and then just intensify that at the corner and into... I'm blowing kisses back, Stacey. Hello, Charlie. Okay, remember to hold your blending brush at the end because it will just help you to blend it a lot easier. And make sure if you want to build it up, I'm just going to take a bit of that because I'm a bit darker. If you're my shade, you can do this. Take a little bit of that chocolate and just, if you've got hooded lids, just put a bit more at the end there, just to hide the hood. Okay, so we'll do the other side. So again, we're going to mix these last two, or just use this one if you are fair-skinned. And take that into the socket and the outer corner. And now my lighting's playing games with me. I look like one of those sepia tone pictures. Oh, I'm back to normal now. Okay, and if you're a hoodie and you just want to hide that hood a bit more and you're medium skin toned, then just take the chocolate on its own and just nestle a bit more at the end into that little triangle there and blend it in. Just help you to hide that hood. Okay, and then we're going to take our smudge brush. I'm just doing the top of the eye first. And I'm going to take the highlighter shade and I'm just going to use that under the brow. Just to highlight under the brow. And here. Yummy chocolate makeup. Have you ever had the chocolate Too Faced makeup palettes that actually taste and smell of chocolate? You can actually taste them. They taste of chocolate. Right. Is everybody that's following me caught up? We're going to come back and do something on the lid in a minute. But next on in, I'm taking, actually, I said a brown eyeliner. I'm going to take Charlotte's Pillow Talk eyeliner. But any brown eyeliner will do. And I'm just going to make sure that it is sharpened. This is not her eyeliner. It's going to be one of those days. Just bear with me, guys. This is her Intense lip liner. That's in exactly the same packaging as Rock and Coal. Bear with me and I'll be right back. Just don't go anywhere and don't look at my flowers that have completely died on me behind. I've just noticed them. I'll be straight back. Just stay where you are. I know exactly where it is. I hate watching myself walk on camera, but never mind. Right. So, the Pillow Talk eyeliner, and we need the sharpener. So where's my sharpener gone? So hopefully by now you'll have all found your brown eyeliner. See, I'm deliberately being disorganised so that you've all got your stuff ready. Okay, so if you want, you can use Pillow Talk. If not, Barbarella Brown or any brown eyeliner. And I'm just going to take that in light strokes all the way across the top of my lid. And don't be shy because it's a beautiful colour and brown goes so nicely with this. And then I'm going to take a little bit underneath, just about a quarter of the way along, a third of the way along, and then just take it out at the side. That's how I do my flick. It seems to work for me. So when you're doing your liner, never think about doing a line straight across because it won't work. You just imagine join the dots. It works a lot better. Julie, I've been told it's not the same formula as the other Rock and Coals, but I can't say that I've noticed anything particularly different about it. But I've heard that it is a different formula. Perhaps it's, I don't know, maybe a little bit waxier. Now, I'm not worried too much about smudging this in because I'm going to take my smudge brush or liner brush and I'm going to use a shadow to smudge it in. Okay, now this liner brush is brilliant if I can find it. Where are you, liner brush? You're not going to disappear on me as well, are you? Probably. It's going to be one of those days. Come on, liner brush. You're hiding from me. There you are. Because it's so little, it hides from me. Okay, if you've got Charlotte's liner brush, this is perfect for this. But if not, a smaller liner brush as you've got. And then we're going to take this shade. This works really nicely to set this Rock and Coal. This shade here. All right, and if you're working with other palettes, just translate it into a matte, sort of medium to dark shade. And then I'm going to take that and I'm just going to go along what I've done with Charlotte's Rock and Coal, and that will set it. But it'll also intensify it a little bit. So everywhere that I put that liner, I'm putting this shadow over the top to set it. Of course, if you wanted, you could use the darker brown, but I just like this one. Right, and then I'm going to wipe that one clean, that brush, because then, and this Charlotte did on her own tutorial, so just wipe it on the palm of your hands clean. I'm going to take this shade here with the tiny liner brush, and I'm going to pop that under here until it meets what I've done, because it does look really nice. It brightens up the eye. And then I'm just going to take a smudge brush because it's a better shape for this, and I'm going to use this prime shade because I forgot to tuck some of that in there. The lighting's going funny again. Every time I lean forward, it does something funny with the lighting. Okay, now I did say I haven't finished with the eye look yet. I'm then going to, with my clean fingers, just take this beautiful colour that I've just put underneath there, and I'm just going to press some in the centre of the mobile lid. Just adds a bit more dimension to the eye. Okay, so that was this colour here. So if you've got another palette, a light shimmery shade, but not light enough to be a highlighter. And the thing is, although we put that shade on with a brush, the fact that you're pressing it on with your fingers will make it look more like a pop shade. And then I'm going to do my mascara, and I'm using, I nearly called it Cillit Bang then. Cillit Bang, which is a cleaning fluid, isn't it? Bad Gal Bang. I'm going to do my mascara. Rebecca, are you actually doing this as well? I shouldn't be asking you all questions. If you are actually doing it, you've probably not got your hands free to type right now, have you? No one is awake. I think we'll have to do a take 2 of this idea. Oh, right. I thought you meant nobody on here is awake. Sorry. You mean no one else in your house is awake? Oh, so you can't get to your makeup. You should do what I've done. Chuck everyone out the room you're doing it in. No, I'm not. I'm joking. Not if they're asleep. That's mean. But how about, Rebecca, you could do one of these and you could give us the ingredients. And I know you can't do it live, but that could be our first collab. Can I challenge you to do one and leave us the ingredients? Once they get up, they're a bigger problem. Isn't it awful at the moment? For the first few days, it's so nice to all be together, and then everyone starts getting on one another's nerves. That would be fun. Okay. So, Not Fit for Print Beauty is going to do this idea. And it might work better if it's not live anyway, because I just didn't think this one through, Shoshana, Rebecca. I didn't think it through about the fact that people are in different time zones. And of course, no one's going to want to get ready with me if they're about to go to bed. So it's probably better not to do it live. An earlier time would love to join in. And of course, it was meant to be at 1 o'clock. I think this might be a good thing to do without being live. And then you can all follow me anyway. So just follow along with what I'm doing right now. So next on in, I forgot to tell you all to bring a brow product, but I'm just going to use the Gimme Brow because it's just so quick. And at the moment, we really don't want to be fussing over our makeup, do we? I mean, the fact that we're putting it on at all, when we're not leaving the house and we don't even have to get out of our pajamas. But I don't know about you, but I don't feel right until I'm dressed and I've got my makeup on. Even if I'm not going out, I just feel a bit low. It picks me up. So that's my brows done. Very quick, actually. I've got this little bit that's just thinning out this side. I'm going to just put on my heated eyelash curlers because it really does make a huge difference to my lashes. My little USB heated eyelash curlers. Now look at the difference. You see my lashes go up to there. It's better. And I wish I could find these again to tell you all about, but I cannot find them now. I like these because they fit into my Charlotte Tilbury little brush case. They still do plenty of pens that you can get, but they're all that kind of length. Yeah, they do stay curled for quite some time. The trick is to do it once you've got your mascara on. So the mascara actually keeps them pulled up. Yeah. So next on in, I am going to do my lips and then I'll finish off with the blush. So I'm using Pillow Talk. And this is Pillow Talk Original. It's, as you can see, is a little bit pale on me, but it's fine because I'm just using it as a base. And then I am using, which I did get out, where are you? Where have you gone? Stoned Rose. Stoned Rose lipstick. I definitely got it out. It's hiding from me. My Stoned Rose lipstick has disappeared. No, it hasn't. It's looking straight at me. So this is Stoned Rose. Now, the other thing that would go really well with this blusher wise is Peachgasm. But I'm going to use Ecstasy Blush because I haven't used it for a while. I went on to buy the Weleda Almond Cleanser. For me, hang on. Me using water is very dry now, so thank you. Haven't got it yet. Well, I tell you what, you will love the almond cleanser. It really does help if you find water very drying on your face. And the other thing is to try an essence, a face essence. It's got to have ferment in it. It's got to see something ferment in the ingredients. If you put that on after you've cleansed your face, it just restores you feel, you know, that tightness, you feel it. I've got a Moravitsa one, which was about £70, but it's lasted me a long time. But I think Origins do one for about £20. And a lot of people, the reason I say look for ferment is because a lot of people call things essence that are not essence. The whole idea of a skin essence is to restore the pH in your skin. And the ferment is what does it. It's what makes you feel like, your skin kind of relaxes back after tightening. From my experience, this isn't me trying to be a skincare expert, just from the pure view of my experience, that when I've got an essence with ferment in it and I do that after I've cleansed my face, I feel that tightness immediately disappear, and it's supposed to help other products as well. So look at Origins or Omorovitsa skin essence, really good. And I think Estee Lauder do one as well. But yes, try the almond cleanser. You won't feel that tightness anyway. So I don't know why I'm saying that, because you won't if you use that. So here is Ecstasy Blush, which is the blush that goes with Golden Goddess look. And it goes with a few of her looks. It goes with Golden Goddess and Dolce Vita, which is now Bella Sophia. It goes with both of those. So I'm just going to squish. This, I always say, if you're not sure which of her cheek to cheek blushes to get, this is a safe bet unless you're very dark, because it works with virtually any skin tone and it goes with so many looks because it's got peach and it's got pink in it. And then the pop, it's just a versatile blush that would work with virtually any skin tones and undertones. It's a great all-rounder. So that is my look for today. And if you have joined me or you're going to join me afterwards on replay and put on your makeup, then do send me a picture by tagging Ali Pallies, ALIPALLIES, Ali Pallies, because that tag I use all the time on Instagram, and I'll be able to see your pictures. So thank you for sticking with me. I'm really sorry about all the interruptions for the day, but I hope that you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you've got your tea. Now, before I go, I'm just going to stick around for a minute, look at some of the comments to see if I've missed any questions. I don't think... He was singing with me, Stacey. Ah, Charlie. I'll have to make up a song about Charlie. This is my mug. All right, you've all gone very quiet. I think some of you in Australia have gone to sleep. Some of you in America, it's very early and your family are not up yet. So take good care, And again, thanks for sticking with me today, and sorry about all the interruptions. And I'll see you all very soon. I'll take a picture of this. I'll put it on Instagram, and I'll also put it on the thumbnail of this video rather than just a mug. All right, take care. Have a lovely day. Love you all. Mwah.